friends, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be kind of a quick review of the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac, maybe Hydromaniac. It's kind of hard to see. Tinted Glow Hydrator. So this has been all over YouTube, all over Instagram. Everybody is raving about it. So I decided to pick up my own because not only does it promise medium coverage, it also says that it's hydrating, all that jazz. So this retails for $29 at Sephora. Sephora carries it in 12 different color options at 4.3 out of 5 stars with over 1,100 ratings. So definitely a highly rated product on Sephora's website. It says that it's long wearing, it provides medium coverage, a glowy finish, and it's supposed to give you 30% more hydrated skin. It's infused with kombucha filtrate and marula oil. And yeah, it's supposed to give you up to a 24-hour glow, dewy, juicy finish, healthy looking skin, weightless medium coverage that looks fresh all day. So I'm going to take you through an application of this and what my thoughts are. And then I'm also going to introduce an alternative, which I actually found better than this one. So definitely stay tuned for that, for the application, the before and after, my final thoughts, and for the alternative if you're looking for something that's a little bit more on the affordable side, but also gives you that hydration. So stay tuned. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I did my normal skincare routine. Everything's the same. I will be honest with you, a lot of people, when I'm doing these videos, when I say, hey, I'm only really covering up redness, people say, why don't you use a color corrector? I normally do my day-to-day life. I absolutely love the Dr. Jart Cicapair. This is all over TikTok. It is worth the hype. I usually use that as a base. It kind of cancels out all my redness, and then I go in with whatever foundation, tinted hydrator, all that stuff. That's usually my base. But for the purpose of this video, I wanted to kind of show you the application of the Urban Decay and why I don't feel it's the best, and show you an alternative that I found that I think works even better. And let's see if my voice will hold up. For whatever reason, I woke up this morning, I feel fine, but my voice is all scratchy and groggy and everything. So first off, the packaging, absolutely love it. I love this kind of packaging because it's great for travel. I mean, you can't bring it on your carry-on bag, but you can definitely bring it on your your check-in bag. But it's just really great for traveling. I got 20 fair. And so basically, I wanted to show you guys, it comes out like this. So normally what I do is I go in and I just put a little bit. And I want to show you guys just half of my face so you can see the coverage, because it doesn't, I mean, obviously it's a tinted hydrator. It's not supposed to be full coverage. It does say that it is medium coverage. Kind of want to show you guys what it looks like, what the coverage is without any color corrector or anything. I always go in with my IT Cosmetics Airbrush Foundation Brush. And then I go in with a Real Techniques Beauty Blender and kind of press it in. This is the technique that I use for every single one of my foundations, tinted moisturizers, or whatever. I just find like it just kind of helps push the product into my skin. So you can see right off the bat, I mean, it is pretty decent coverage. When I say medium, I definitely say, I mean, this is, and don't look at my bruise, but this is pretty solid coverage, especially with my redness. The problem I have with this tinted hydrator is it doesn't look good on my skin. It literally just kind of, I don't know if you can see here, kind of emphasizes all my big pores, and I don't have gigantic pores to begin with. I mean, my pores are pretty small. It's not something that I battle with, but I feel like especially around here and here, it just kind of emphasizes every pore and imperfection and wrinkle. And it just kind of sits on my skin. I never feel like it really fully goes in. It's almost like it's a barrier, and it never kind of melts into my skin. And as far as hydration, I feel like it does a really, really good job. So I think for the hydration part, definitely see the hydration. Definitely good medium coverage. I feel like it does offer somewhat of a glowy kind of finish. It's not a matte formula at all. So all those things check the boxes, but for me personally, I never found that it kind of meshed into my face. It just kind of sits there, and especially throughout the day, it will over accentuate all my pores on my chin. It almost like looks like little dots. Like it like sticks to, I don't know, my pores or something. and then it will kind of fade away, and then you'll just see these little dots where it just kind of stuck to it. And I never really felt it melt into my skin. So for me personally, I know it got really good reviews. Me personally, I did not feel like it worked well with my skin. And I tried different techniques. I did try using a damp one. I tried using a dry beauty blender or a sponge. I tried a different foundation brush. I tried using it with my hands, tried different methods. And even with using it with the Dr. Jart, it still never kind of melted into my skin. It always just sat there and just accentuated everything that I am trying to cover up as far as my pores. Like, I don't have big pores. It made me look like I have big pores. So it was a no-go for me. But I wanted to show you guys something that I found was kind of an alternative. So this is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. This is their hydrating tint. It is formulated with hyaluronic acid, and it's supposed to moisturize and plump for up to 24 hours. So to me, this, and I wanted to kind of show you the difference. If you're looking for kind of that skin tint kind of thing, this is something that I saw on the internet that was a possible alternative. It doesn't have the kombucha and the morella oil or whatever, but it does have hyaluronic acid. So if you're somebody who is looking for that hydration, but you want something that's a little bit more on the sheer side, I really did enjoy this. And to be honest, this is what I've been wearing for pretty much the past 2 weeks, was this combination, and it just really gave kind of a very pretty glow. It covered up everything, but it looked natural and I didn't look cakey. It looked like I wasn't wearing foundation, but it was perfect. So to me, this combination has been a winner for me. But I wanted to show you, I got mine in Classic Ivory, it's 10. The only complaint that I have is I hate the application, the applicator, the doe foot applicator. To me, it's just yucky, and it's not something that you can like necessarily clean. It just, sticking something on your face and then putting it back in is not the most sanitary thing. But I go in, again, just kind of showing you guys. That's my bruise. It's gonna need a lot more than foundation to cover up. Here we go. So you can see this side definitely, as far as camera, how it looks in the camera, I think this side, the Urban Decay side, is definitely picking up better on camera, but the Neutrogena one is definitely more natural looking, and even in person, it just looks like my skin, but it's kind of more airbrushed. But you can see here, it just accentuates, like right there, I don't know if you can see it. It just is not going into my skin. It just is kind of settling and just sitting there. I don't know, it's the weirdest thing. But even here, I feel like it's over accentuating, and it doesn't melt into your skin. So as far as coverage, I think the Urban Decay definitely looks more covered. It has a little bit higher coverage. I can definitely go in with this and kind of build it up. But with this one, I feel like it melts into my skin. It starts looking like skin, where this just sits on it and it just looks, especially throughout the day, it just looks cakey and yucky, and it just accentuates all the pores that are really small on me. It just makes them look really, really large, which is not the look that I'm going for. So just wanted to kind of give you guys that quick little thought. If you are somebody, this one retails for $29. The Neutrogena retails for $12.79 at Target. So this one is definitely, much more affordable. But if you're looking for something that is on the hydrating side, you can build this up and get that medium coverage, and it will still look like your skin, and it will look flawless, and it kind of melts in. Then I definitely think this is a good one. For whatever reason, I just didn't find. I don't know. I was kind of perusing through the comments and see if anybody else had that kind of problem where it just sits on the skin, but I didn't really see much. And it could be because my skin is super dry. So keep that in mind too. So if you're somebody with dry skin, I would caution against this, but it's for hydration. So, if you're dry skin, that's what you're looking for. So would love to hear you guys' thoughts on if you have tried this product. Did you have the same results? Was it just kind of sitting in your skin? Was there anything that you found that helped kind of push it in? And it could just be my skin type, it could just be my skin. But if there's a method that is the best way to apply this, would love to hear it from you guys. But wanted to give you guys an alternative that I found that personally worked better for me, just in case you didn't want to spend the $29 and were looking for something a little bit more affordable. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave your comments below. Let other viewers know if you have tried out this product. Would love to hear your thoughts. If you have any questions, leave them below. Until next time, bye.